Hey guys. Hey guys, happy Sunday. Hope that you're doing great. Okay. Hope everybody's doing amazing. All right. This is definitely going to be a live you're going to want to stick around for. You might want to share as well. Invite a friend that will also benefit from this topic. We're going to talk about fertility today. We're going to talk about egg freezing, fertility treatments. We're going to talk about why freezing your eggs is a waste of money. Okay. And the real myth behind fertility, the biological clock myth. We're going to talk about that today. And I know I usually talk about fibroids, but this is a very important topic. I did a Facebook post on this topic yesterday, and it had people tore me up. Okay. Hey LaDonna, hope that you're doing amazing. Off topic, but I have brown rice instead of black rice. Black rice is a lot better. Brown rice, you don't want to do it all the time. You can do it sometimes. Hey, Sasha, so ready for this live? Yes, okay. So we're going to stay on topic today, okay? We got to stay on topic because it's an important live. And very important. A lot of women that follow me want to get pregnant. They're concerned about their fertility. They're concerned about their eggs. I got so many inboxes, so many messages yesterday, and even this morning. So I want to address this topic. We got to stay on topic today. So do me a favor. Please like the live. All you have to do is tap on the screen to like the live so we can get more women in here. More women need to hear this message. Let's get the likes up today. I hope that we can get it up to, I know that we can get it up to 20,000 today, okay? I know that's a stretch, but just keep hitting the like button, tap on the screen. Let's get the likes up, okay? Thank you, LaDonna, for liking the live. Thank you so much, LaDonna. Thank you, Jessica, for liking the live. All you have to do is tap on the screen. We want to get more women in here, okay? Let's at least start off with 1,000 likes, okay? Let's at least start off with that before we get started. I even have, hi, is that, I am Miss Lady. Hi, hope that you're doing amazing. This is a really important live, ladies, because so many women are in fear when it comes to their fertility. So many women think that they're on a timeline when it comes to their fertility, when it comes to their biological clock. They don't understand where a lot of this false data comes from. I'm going to break it down today, okay? And I'm going to break down why these fertility treatments, first of all, the fertility industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and they've literally capitalized off women's fears, anxiety, paranoia, and they've been able to do that for so long. And it's time for us to have a conversation about this, okay? What can I do to get my period flowing heavy again? Let's stay on topic today. I'll answer questions, but I want to at least take the first 20 minutes to really break this down. I will answer questions about periods and fibroids and all that stuff. Just give me some time, okay? Give me like 20 minutes. But so please like the live. Girl, real, like the live. Tap on the screen to like the live, okay? While you ask questions, please like the live, okay? We want to get more women in here. I know this is a topic that I don't usually do, but it's a topic that needs to be done. I've addressed it a few times, but not really on TikTok that much. But it's a topic that needs to be said because, again, it is a lot of women, don't understand. Again, they're living in paranoia due to their fertility, their biological clock, their fertility health, and they're not looking at from the right lens, okay? So I want to do this live today. Okay, so for those that are new, hi and welcome. If you know somebody that's trying to get pregnant, share this live with them. If you know somebody that has reproductive health issues, share this live with them, okay? If you know that somebody that's always talking about their biological clock, they're nervous about pregnancy, they're nervous about their egg health, their AMH levels, share this live with them, okay? So, for those that are new, my name is Sasha. I'm a holistic womb and wellness specialist, and what I do is I help women who have fibroids, who have fertility challenges, PCOS, ovarian cysts. I help them get to the root cause of the problem and address the problem from the root cause, okay? This is how I'm able to help women who've had fibroids shrink and dissolve their fibroids, reverse PCOS, get rid of their cysts, okay, and also be able to get pregnant naturally. I've had some clients come to me after being, having fertility issues for 4 years, for years trying to get pregnant, and have been able to help them get pregnant, conceive naturally, okay? So hopefully that definitely is encouraging to some people. A lot of people think that fertility is just luck after a certain age. That's not the truth. It has nothing to do with luck. And fertility has very little to do with age. So we have been taught that at the age of 35, that is the age that you're supposed to be afraid. That's the age, we have women in their late 20s that's like, oh my God, I haven't found a man yet. I haven't found a man yet. I haven't been able to, get married yet. I need to find one fast and get married fast so I can have these children. 35 is approaching. We have women that are in constant fear of that, not understanding that 35, that age, the reason why the media uses that age is because it is actually fertility data that they're using that comes from the 1600s. Okay, I'm gonna break this down. You're probably like, what? Listen. How is freezing eggs a waste of money if you have cancer or something? Okay, most women that freeze their eggs do not have cancer. That's number one. Okay, so let me break it down. Just listen. Just stay with me now. Okay, follow me. Okay, I know this is a controversial topic, very sensitive topic, but stay with me. Okay, so 35 is the age the media tells us that your fertility decreases, which actually is not true. So there is a researcher named Jean Twenge. You guys can research her. She wrote the book Impatient Woman's Guide to Getting Pregnant, right? And she did research, and she found out that fertility data that doctors are using today in 2024, when they call you geriatric after 35, that is from the 1600s. That fertility data is from the 1600s, and not even in America. It's French census records in the 1600s. What they were learning, what they were seeing was that women were not having children after 35 for whatever reason, in the 1600s in France. Because, the lifespan was what, 42 back then? All the way back then. So they used that data instead of actually, understanding that there's different reasons why women weren't having children after 35. The lifespan was only 42, and people got married, while they were teenagers back then, right? But they're still using that same data today. So that's where we get that's where when your doctor is telling you after 35, you're a geriatric pregnancy and how, it's a very low chance of getting pregnant after 35, that's where the data is coming from. They have not updated their data, okay? So I just want to let you, and you guys can do this research on your own. So a lot of women are severely afraid, and they're in fear, and they're in panic mode about pregnancy, about, fertility, about their biological clock, not understanding that the data, the things that they're listening to is from old data. Okay, so here's the thing. There's something called the biological clock myth. So back in the 70s, right, there was a guy that wrote an article called it was in the Washington Post in the 70s. This was after the feminist era. He wrote an article. He was a journalist. He was not a scientist. He was a journalist for the Washington Post called The Biological Clock is Ticking for the Career Woman, something around those lines, right? You guys can do the research, right? He wrote that article. Just research the biological clock, Washington Post from the 70s, you'll see that. It was like 1978. Okay, so he did that, and he actually, he coined the term the biological clock in terms of, when it comes to, in context to women's fertility. Not even understanding, a lot of women don't even understand what the biological clock really is. It's like your body's natural circadian rhythm, the ins and outs of your body, your hormonal health, your hormonal secretion, your body's wake, and sleep patterns. Okay, let's get the lights up. If we can, let's get the lights up. They don't understand that's what it is, right? So then they actually used it. Now till today, they're using the biological clock in terms of, and coining it, pretty much using it in context to women's fertility, not even men's fertility, just women's fertility. That's why it's so ridiculous. So it's being used now as a thing to scare women, to have them fearful and in anxiety mode for, due to, oh my God, their eggs are going to dry up by the time they're 35, or they have to get married now and just close their eyes and choose somebody now or else, So it's crazy. And a lot of women are feeding into this fear. And we have women who do not have cancer now, because egg freezing was particularly in the past for women who were going through chemotherapy, and they wanted to freeze their eggs before going through chemotherapy, pretty much. But now the regular average everyday woman is doing this, right? Paying $20,000 to freeze eggs, not knowing that it has a very low chance of actually surviving, and not knowing the risk factors associated with freezing eggs, okay? So hopefully this makes sense. Yeah, they were getting pregnant at 11 and 14. Exactly, in the 1600s, exactly, I am Miss Lady. So, hey, Sylvia, hope that you're doing well. So they were not understanding that this, the fertility data that they're following, that they're actually, using is, again, from the 1600s. Which is absolutely ridiculous, right? So it's like we have a phenomenon of women being in fear. And till today, not understanding that they're in fear due to something that they actually can control. You could control your fertility window. you're shortening your fertility window when you have fibroids and you don't address it from the root cause, when your hormones are out of balance. That's shortening your own fertility window. Not everybody's fertility window is the same. If one person is having trouble after 35 getting pregnant, another person probably can go through the whole 40s and have babies if they want to, right? It depends on your health. It has nothing to do with your chronological age. Okay, so that's why I'm saying egg freezing is a waste of money. These fertility treatments are a waste of money. They're pushing this, forcing these things down your throats without letting you know that the reason why you're not able to conceive is due to your health, okay? Because we were designed to be able to conceive. So if you're not conceiving, there's an issue with your health. There's an issue with your hormones. For a lot of women, it's their hormonal health. If they had fibroids, again, they did not address it from the root cause. This is what happens. Thank you so much for joining my email list. If you haven't joined my email list, make sure you're following me. Join my email list, okay? So you have women, again, in fear and anxiety for what? For things that they can control themselves. So that's why I was like, I had to speak on this topic, because I'm tired of women, thinking that they have no control when it comes to their fertility and living in fear. We have women, even in their 20s, fearful of instead of actually doing the work to get healthy, instead of actually doing the work to, get rid of their fibroids, their cysts, rebalance their hormones, get their cycles healthy, they're just sitting there in fear. So I'm trying to put the power back into women's hands. You can control how long your body's fertile. You know that, right? A lot of you guys are putting yourself into early menopause due to your habits, due to your not addressing, again, you're not healing the body. You're not actually addressing your issues from the root cause. You're just doing the surgeries, right? So hopefully that makes sense. Like, let me know if you guys have questions. Guys, put a one in the chat. Have you ever been in fear due to your fertility clock, your fertility window? I think almost every woman has at this point, right? But this was, and probably I had before, really researching this stuff and finding the real data. Okay, so we got a couple ones. Yes, a lot of women are very in fear, not understanding that if you look at other countries where they have much healthier diets and healthier lifestyles, not as much stress, okay, where the women are not stressed out like we are in this country, right? You see that those women are able to get menopause much later than the average American woman or the average woman from UK. You see that women are now in the States, in the Western world, getting periods at going through menopause in their 40s, which is absolutely ridiculous, which is not even real menopause, honestly. That is your body shutting down, your reproductive organs shutting down due to hormonal imbalance, due to the waste around the pelvic region, right? Due to you not, again, it's the reason why it seems like it's an age thing is because women don't understand. If you spent your 20s poisoning your body, not balancing your hormones, your 30s, same thing, poisoning your body, not rebalancing your hormones, not resetting your hormones, not, again, fusing your body with toxins, yes, by 40s, things will dry up. Your eggs will dry up by then. Your eggs will not be viable, okay? We as women produce, and the research has shown, I want you guys, you can do the research on your own. His name is Jonathan Tilley. He's a reproductive biologist. He discovered years ago, okay, that women can produce new egg cells. Okay, women can produce new egg cells. Yes, they can, and I've seen this happen. There's many women who their doctors have told them you don't have no eggs. Like the chance of you having a baby is very low. And these women, maybe they really started taking care of their health, and then within a year or two or whatever, it's like, whoa, you have all these healthy, like it's a difference. So yes, exactly. Wow. So we do produce more eggs. Thank you guys for the likes. Let's get the likes up. Again, we have to get more women in here. Share the lives too. More women have to know this. Because this is information they have suppressed in the media. This is information they have suppressed, in the internet, because they don't want you to know this. They want you to be in fear. They want you to be in anxiety so you can continue feeding, for the billion-dollar fertility industry, okay? And you can continue making bad decisions when it comes to mating. A lot of women have made bad decisions when it comes to, who they have children with due to this fear, due to thinking that they're in a rush. Due to thinking that there is a rush, that, their fertility is going to stop at a certain age, or they won't be able to have children. They don't understand that they actually have control, okay? Yeah, exactly. So hopefully this should empower you. And you have to understand that when it comes to fertility, your chronological age barely matters. It is your biological age, which is totally different. Your biological age is like the age of your cells, the age of your organs, the rate at which your organs, your body is aging. And that's determined by the health of your body. That's determined by how you're taking care of yourself. So if you can get two 40-year-olds, and again, their biological age. Their chronological age can be the same, but their biological age can be completely different. One person could be taking care of themselves, pouring into their cells, managing their stress levels, rebalancing their hormones, making sure they don't have any fibroids or cysts, or if they do, addressing it from the root cause, right? And that person their biological age can be, 28. And then you have another person who's 40, who their chronological age is 40, but they don't take care of themselves. They have all these fibroids, cysts, heavy bleeding. They bleed for a whole week, right? They don't do anything about it. They don't take care. They just stressed out. They let work stress them. They don't care about their body, their health. Yeah, their biological age will probably be 50, and they probably will get early menopause, and they won't be able to have a prolonged fertility. They won't be able to have a prolonged fertility window. It will cut off at some time if they don't get to the root cause of the problem and address their health. So it's very different. So we gotta stop. If you are the type of person that's taking care of your body, taking care of your health, stop comparing yourself to women that are not. Stop comparing your fertility window to them. Okay, they're two different people. It's two different. So, and I do want to say this: it's never too late. It's never too late to start taking care of your health. I do want to reiterate that, but do not let other women, because women are now, fear mongering, doing this fear mongering. Oh my gosh, you got to start these fertility treatments. Listen, this stuff is poisoning your body. Fertility treatments, they don't tell you that long-term effects, that some of these things cause cancer. And when it comes to egg freezing and infusing your body with fake hormones, like, we got to stop it. And the person that asked about egg freezing, why are you saying it's a waste of money? Most women that freeze their eggs don't end up using them. And most of them, it's like a 2 to 12% chance that the eggs will actually be viable, the frozen eggs. Like, we have to stop it. When we start stepping outside of what's natural, there comes risk factors. But here's when there's no risk factor. Actually taking care of your body and taking care of your health and actually being able to conceive naturally, right? And having balanced hormones and having good gut health and having, healthy organs and healthy elimination pathways, to be able to detoxify your body every single day and infuse your body with minerals and nutrients. There's no risk factors when it comes to that, okay? So you can either bet, and somebody was saying in the comments, women shouldn't bet on that. Yes, they should. Women should bet on their health as opposed to science, okay? Science is very faulty. I don't know why people don't understand that. They put I thought that we've learned this during the COVID era, but that's a whole other conversation. It's a whole other conversation. So we had to stop trusting in everything else besides ourselves and our body. Okay, and this is how, again, why I always say there's a disconnection with the body. When there's a disconnection with the body, you're trying to infuse fake hormones into your body in order to be able to do something that's a gift that you were able to do naturally. That you're able to do. There's no such thing as unexplained infertility. If you're not able to conceive, there's a reason for that, and you gotta find out that reason. The body can't even conceive when it doesn't feel safe. So all these people that say fear and anxiety, oh my gosh, my biological clock is about to end, and it just your body's gonna struggle with conceiving, okay? The body doesn't even feel safe enough to conceive. And are you healthy enough to conceive? Because majority of people are not. The human body is an amazing creation. Absolutely. We just have to feed it what it needs and treat it right. Absolutely, Jessica. Absolutely. I don't understand why people don't understand that. It's not that hard to understand. We want to overcomplicate everything, even fertility. So you're telling me that you have women running to spend $30,000 on IVF that has a 37% success rate and infusing their body with fake hormones to do what their bodies were made to do naturally? It's ridiculous. We have 25-year-olds getting IVF these days and getting fertility treatments. Things are getting scary. So it's not even only women over 35 that are struggling with fertility. It's women even in their 20s, because it's the health. It doesn't have anything to do with age at this point. I've had women that's messaged me and said, yeah, I did have IVF in my 20s. That's crazy. They don't care. They put their trust in doctors. Absolutely. And you see the results of that. I feel the same way about IVF. It never felt right to me, ever. Fusing your body with fake hormones? Do you understand what those women go through even mentally trying to do that to their bodies and doing that to themselves? That process is very, I don't understand why it's so readily, and I just know that in 20 years, 30 years, is going to be, the cancer rates are going to skyrocket even more. These fake hormones are scary. It's definitely health, here in the States. What do you mean, Miss Lady? So I want you guys to understand that. Stop this fear and stop being in fear when it comes to your health, and actually be proactive when it comes to your health. Actually do the work when it comes to your health, okay? That's how we can have more control over our fertility, over our body, and building a connection with our body. There's no need for you to be in fear. There's no need for you to be in fear. There's no need for you to think that there's a cutoff age, or, oh my God, I can't have children after 35. Like, that's ridiculous. And they say that even, because now they say that, after 40s, there's the birth defects go up. Actually, do the real research. Birth defects are actually from aged sperm. They're not from women. Okay? They're not from women they're due to aged sperm. For men that don't take care of themselves, that's what autism and all these birth defects are from. That even miscarriages can be from aged sperm. Yes. Do the research. We gotta start researching this stuff and not just leaving it up to our doctors to tell us, because they're not gonna tell us the truth. I'm not understanding. I have made do many diet changes since connecting with you. Okay, you've done many diet changes since connecting. Okay, LaDonna, yes, I love that. I'm very aware of what I put in my body. I love that. Absolutely. And the thing is, you see that, when you do put put better foods into your body, you see that there's a connection there, right? There's also you build a connection with your body. You know what feels good, what doesn't feel good, right? Instead of putting all this junk in our bodies, right? We have to stop. We have to stop this detachment from our bodies, okay? We have to stop relying on science when it comes to the health of our bodies. You don't need science when it comes to actually fertility. Now, I'm talking, if you've been in, like I said, if it's something serious, you've been in an accident, something crazy happened to you, that's different. But I'm talking about your reproductive health, your fertility. Why is almost every woman running to do IVF, or thinking, like, we have to stop instead of actually doing the work to get their bodies healthy. The amount of women that's on IVF and fertility treatments is absolutely insane. Okay? I think all of us know at least a few people that's doing this process. And I know at least a few people that got extremely sick from them and got health issues because of the hormones they're infusing their bodies with. This desperation to have a baby. But how about you get your body healthy? Because a lot of these people that's infusing these drugs into them, these fake hormones, is their body in a healthy state to even really have a baby? No. Do the work to get pregnant. How about that? We don't want to do that, but we want to infuse hormones and pay $30,000 to do that for 37% success rate, and you don't get your money back. If it doesn't work, you don't get your money back. That stuff gets expensive. $30,000 per round. So I don't understand it. So that's why when people say, tell me that, for example, my program that's got women pregnant is too expensive, I laugh, because I'm like, are you kidding me? Have you seen IVF? Have you? And then it's not. And when you do these procedures, again, only have a 37% success rate. Number one, and number two, your body is in disarray after infusing these hormones into your body, right? So I just had to point that out, because we have to stop. We gotta stop. We have to stop. We gotta stop. And just the comments on that thread that I posted on Facebook some of it was very disappointing. I'm like, wow, in 2024 you still have women not understanding that they have control over their fertility window and their health. That's crazy. I'm not putting my body through all that. Yeah. I that's crazy to me. I would adopt before I did that. I like how you said the body won't conceive if you don't. Yes. Your body cannot get pregnant if you don't feel safe. So these women that are in anxiety mode, I have to have a baby or I'm going to die, but they haven't done the work to get their body healthy, they refuse to. The body cannot conceive when it doesn't feel safe. When your nervous system is all over the place, and even if you do end up getting pregnant, is that going to be a healthy pregnancy? Probably not. The comments in that thread made my jaw drop. Yes! I just couldn't understand why women didn't understand what I was saying. Didn't understand their health. They're like, oh, but it's risky. No, what's risky is you putting fake hormones into your body. That's risky. And they've been so brainwashed that they don't even see it that way. I was like, Sasha's trying to help us. Exactly. But I was like, people say misinformation, oh my God, and all this stuff, because they're brainwashed. They cannot see another lens. They They don't want to research the truth. They don't want the truth. They want, again, they've been brainwashed by their doctors. But instead of actually saying, wait a minute now. Why are all these women infertile? Why are women in their 20s infertile now all of a sudden? It's not even an age thing anymore. And let me say this, a lot of women that have their, run to these fertility treatments, get their eggs frozen is out of fear and anxiety. Whenever you make a decision out of fear and anxiety, it's never going to be the right one. Whenever you make a decision out of fear and anxiety, it's never going to be the right one, the right decision. Facts, a lot of doctors don't know what they're talking about. Exactly. Especially when it comes to fertility. They're calling women over 35 geriatric, and women are actually accepting that and allowing them to, I can't. If somebody called me geriatric, we'll be right. Listen, it's so disrespectful. It's just ridiculous. Like, there's so much sexism in the, in Western medicine. They treat women like crap, especially if you're Black. I mean, just horribly. And we just allow that to happen. It makes no sense. Okay. So I just want to put that out there. I want to say that your body is very powerful. Your body can conceive, but you got to do the work. Like, when it comes to, we want healthy babies, we want healthy pregnancies, we want a healthy experience. We want healthy, to be healthy postpartum, right? And get back to our regular selves. So what does that mean? We have to go into pregnancy, preconception, being healthy, right? We cannot be putting all this crap in our body and expect our bodies to do what it's supposed to do. No, it's not going to. It's going to have a lot of trouble doing that, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. I had to have this conversation because, again, women don't understand how what they're doing to their bodies when they're ready to get these procedures, number one, and they don't understand how they actually have control. The control that they have over their health, over their reproduction, over their fertility. They don't understand over their egg health. And again, like I said before, your body can generate more eggs. Did you know that? And as we, again, but here's the thing. The process can't happen if if you're dealing with fibroids, hormonal imbalances, if you're dealing with bad health that you have not addressed. You have not addressed. So those eggs are not going to be viable if you, again, do not address your health. Your health is very important when it comes to fertility. That's what we should hyper focus on, not your age. Your age doesn't matter. Your biological age matters in fertility, not your chronological age. Facts, a lot of doctors don't know what, I think I read that already. Okay, so let me know if you guys have questions. You guys can ask questions too about, fibroids or any other reproductive health issue. I just have to get that part out of there because it's ridiculous. Again, this fear going around when it comes to women's fertility. It is ridiculous. And the fact that women are still going through this in 2024 is scary. Okay, and being told that, oh my God, after a certain age they're in a danger zone and it's over for them, it's just absolutely ridiculous. And again, it kind of limits a woman and makes her make decisions out of fear, out of anxiety, and bad decisions. Society benefits when women are in fear and anxiety, and I always say that because when women are in fear and anxiety, they're gonna run out to get their eggs frozen, spend all these money on fertility treatments. They're going to pick partners who, again, probably they wouldn't have picked if they were in a better headspace, if they weren't in fear, right? They're going to pick not the best partners to have children with, to get married to, and just so many other things. When we do things out of fear and anxiety, that's how they keep, you have to understand, that's how they keep women in their place. That's how society keeps women in their place, having women in fear, okay? So hopefully women don't understand how powerful they are, and I don't understand why, but again, this is another way to keep women fearful, okay? When you tell them, listen, you only have this long before you can procreate. You only have this amount of time to procreate, so go ahead and find somebody quick and do it now, okay? Or, that's it. It's over for you, okay? Like that, all this ridiculous talk. You're going to have to go ahead and freeze your eggs. Run out and freeze your eggs. Maca root is said to be elevated estrogen, which isn't good for those who have fibroids. Yeah, I don't really know too much about maca root, but it's just, I wouldn't take it. Again, there's herbs that I do like. Maca root isn't really one of them. Ashwagandha is not really one of them. But, what was I going to say? Getting to the root, not focusing on herbs when you're doing this work, getting to the root cause of the problem is important. I always say that in every life, getting to the root cause of the problem. Leave herbs alone for now. And do the work to get to the root cause of the problem. Because again, if you are on herbs, you still have a bad diet, you still are stressed out, everything is your life is in just a disarray, it's a waste of time, okay? It's a waste of time. So, does anybody have any questions about fertility, about fibroids? I always say women that have fibroids, that are wanting to conceive, do the work for 3 to 6 months. Get your body healthy. Get your hormones, get your hormones balanced, and actually, shrink those fibroids. Get those fibroids down before actually conceiving. So your baby doesn't have to be in there with fibroids and trying to avoid fibroid. Like, it's just a mess. So hopefully that makes sense, okay? Same thing with PCOS. Get your body healthy. Repair that endocrine system before wanting to have children. Women want to have children so bad, they don't care whether they're doing it in bad health and passing on bad, weak lymphatic system. We got to stop doing that. Okay? So hopefully that makes sense. I don't see any questions, so I'm assuming everybody's okay. But listen, if you're watching this and you want to work with me to actually get because I had some people that's acquiring to work with me so today what I was doing was researching, looking over questionnaire forms and seeing if women were a good fit for the program. So if you've been wanting to join my Detoxify Your Womb program, that's our highest level program where you can work with me to get the body healthy, to rebalance your hormones, to restore hormonal balance, to get rid of fibroids, reverse PCOS, cysts, get rid of cysts, and enhance your fertility health drastically, okay? Then you want to click the link in my bio, check out my Detoxify Your Womb program. It is our highest, the top level program. And this is the most the most transformative way to work with me, the best way to work with me. It's our highest level program. Just keep that in mind, okay? So it's gotten women amazing transformative results. If you're for women that want to transform, not that just want a quick fix now, they actually want to do the work and transform, okay? So that is the amazing program. If you've been wanting to work with me, send me an email or send me a message and I will email you the questionnaire form to see if you're a good fit, okay? So, because I do have a few questions, and just make sure it's a good fit on both ends, okay? So, I'm really excited about that, adding more movement. And also, if you join the month of March, you get to be in the program for a whole extra month. So, you get to be in the program for 4 months instead of 3 if you join. That's our special bonus for March, okay? So, really excited about that, and that's for 2 more months. All right, for 2 more weeks, we'll have that bonus going, okay? So, if nobody has any questions, I'm going to go now. But listen, if you're watching this and you are like, okay, you're scared about, being able to conceive. You're scared about your, hey, Jay, you scared about, is that true? What do you mean, is what true? If you're scared about, are you just joining in now? You're welcome, Jessica. If you're scared about and Jessica, your testimonial about your grandmother, how you're able to heal, she bought the Restore Your Womb course for herself, okay? And, was able to help also by using that help her grandmother with her IBS. So within 3 days, she said that her grandmother got rid of her IBS symptoms 100%. Okay, so that's amazing. And she's again just bought the course a few days ago. So not only does it heal the womb, my courses also heals your entire body. Okay, so we've helped women with many health issues, and being able to also help your family members is amazing. So maca has estrogen. I had to research that, but maca is just one of those herbs that, to me, I would say it's off limits. I was told that by a herbalist that I was working under a while ago, but I have to see the exact reason. Maca root is just, people just readily take these really strong herbs, not understanding what they really do to the body, not understanding even what's wrong with their body. So listen, that's why I say leave the herbs alone for now and do the work to get your body healthy, okay? Start making the changes, because herbs are not going to do the work for you. How are you? Good to see you well. Good to see you doing well as well. Hope that you're doing okay. Jay, I'm not familiar with. I don't know. I feel like, have you been on the lives before? I don't know. Have we? Are you? I don't know. But maybe you were here before or something like that. Yes, it's already reversed. Yes. So just an amazing transformative result that Jessica was able to, do for her grandmother is absolutely amazing. So yes, Jay, let me know where I know you from, because I'm not sure. But yes, so I want to definitely share that with you. If you guys want to get the body healthy, I have courses, and then if you want to work with me, check out my Detoxify Your Womb program. Okay, if you want to work with me to actually, this is what I suggest for women that's like, okay, I've been trying to conceive. Oh, your wife, Michelle. Okay. Okay, yes, I remember now. I remember now. Yes, I'm doing well. Hopefully, I'm hoping to see her in the program because she said before she will join. So I'm hoping, and she started. I know she filled out the form. So we're ready. I'm ready for her. Okay, to join. So yes, make sure you let her know. Okay. So, but here's the thing: there's women that's been wanting to conceive for a while. I recommend my Detoxify Your Womb program if you've been trying and it hasn't been happening. Okay, my highest level program for that. Okay. So that's pretty much it, y'all. Or if you're just listening to this and you just want to get your body healthy in order to, whenever you're ready to conceive, you can do the Restore Your Womb course. Okay, the Restore Your Womb course is really good. Click the link in my bio, join my email list, be a part of my email list. Okay, and yeah. So if nobody else has any questions, I'm gonna go now. Hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Okay, again, I have to do this topic because it's a really important topic. And again, a lot of women don't understand their bodies and their fertility and their reproductive health, and how the whole concept of the biological clock is really a myth. Okay, it was really created to have you in fear. Okay, so I talked earlier in this live where that concept comes from. Okay, so I had to break it down and we do to you guys with the facts and the research. Okay, so I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Okay, I want you guys to have a wonderful rest of your day. Again, join my email list. Click the link in my bio to join my email list. TikTok will not always be around. Okay, we don't know what's going on with it, but just so you can actually have, if you enjoy my lives, you'll actually have a access to them. Join the email list. Okay, click the link in my bio and join the email list. All right. If nobody else has any questions, I want you guys to have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll talk to you soon. I love the emails. Yay! Okay, LaDonna, I'm happy that you love the emails. Listen, ladies, if you're listening to this, y'all see, get on the email list. Get on the email list, okay? So you don't feel alone, too, that you're in this process by yourself. Get on the email list, okay? Click the link in my bio. Get on my email list. I've been getting a lot of people on my email list the last few days, and I'm excited about that. So we're growing, okay? All right. Have a blessed week as well, Jay. Tell your wife I said hi, and I'm waiting on her. Okay. Have a good one. Bye.